Alright guys, welcome back to 𝖩force Gaming, and today we are going to review this Mechanike G5 Pro gaming controller. Alright, and this controller is no other like any other wireless or Bluetooth controller out there. Alright, this thing is on a whole different level. Alright, so let's do a quick unboxing to see what we'll get inside the box. Alright, and yeah, I'm showing you about the features. I'm going to talk about the features and such, and why is this so you make it so special and so unique that you should definitely get one if you prefer to use a controller to play your games. Alright, so let's take this out and see what we get inside the box itself. Okay, so we are presented with the controller itself. Alright, so let's see what different accessories we get. Alright, so here it is a USB-A to USB-C cable. Alright, so this cable you can use it while it's wired. So if you don't like to use it wirelessly, you can use it as a wire, or you can use it to charge your controller. Alright, so and we have a user manual, or see how you guys can connect it and get it ready and start up. Alright, and we have this really cool sticker that I almost missed out on. Alright, as you guys can see, this sticker is really cool, really reflective. Alright, you can paste it on the controller itself, or on your monitor, or anywhere you like to make your whole gaming setup looks more fabulous. Alright, and we have a 2.4 GHz dongle over here. Alright, so for you to connect to like your PC, or like your laptop as well. Alright, so 2.4 GHz USB stick. Alright, the dongle itself. And now let's get into the controller itself. Alright, so what I have here is the black one. They have the silver one, so they have two different colors. Alright, and as you can see, this looks really awesome. Alright, as you can see, the color itself is a bit translucent. Alright, it looks really nice in the hand itself. Alright, and I'm pretty sure the faceplate itself, alright, it is interchangeable, so I think it's magnetic, so you can like replace it, or you can slap a different skin on it very easily. Alright, so yeah, this thing looks really nice. Alright, and it looks a bit like the Xbox controller itself. Alright, and it feels pretty much about the same size as the Xbox controller. Alright, and overall my first impression on this controller itself is built really well. Alright, very premiumly built. Alright, it's not like any other Bluetooth or like wireless controller that you get off the market. Those feel very cheap, very plasticky like, just overall doesn't feels right. Alright, but this one feels very premium, like Xbox or PS5 controller. They feel almost the same kinds of quality there is. Alright, and yeah, the buttons feels really nice to clicks on. Alright, and the buttons here is a Mecha Action tactile button. Alright, so it's very tactile, like it feels more like a mechanical keyboard kind of button. So yeah, you can get a mechanical feel to the buttons itself. They're not analog, so yeah, it's very clicky, very nice to click on, really nice to click on. Alright, and it has a very low actuation point, so you can have a much more reflex, right, and much more instant response when you use this. So you have an advantage over other controller players. Alright, so yeah, it's very nice to click. Alright, and the overall and the joystick itself. Alright, the joystick, as you can see, alright, the joystick, it is a Hall effect joystick. So it is to prevent like any like drifting and such. Alright, so the stick drifting is very common in like most controllers. Alright, even like those PS5 or Xbox controller. Alright, they are prone to stick drifting, and usually require some fixing or sending for RMA. But with this, the Hall effect joystick, alright, you can ensure that there won't be any of these problems at all with stick drifting and such. Alright, and this thing has motion sensing, so there's a gyroscope inside. So if you were to play any racing games or what, alright, you can use gyroscope if you would like to. This will be much of a preferred way, or some people who will play first-person shooter who love to shoot using gyroscope, like if you're using sniper and shot, you can use it on this controller as well. So this thing has all the functions that you need as a gamer, alright? And the triggers itself, alright, as you guys can see, the triggers itself, it is a Hall effect trigger as well. So it has up to 255 precision points, so that you can, any angle that you are using it, alright, it will detect. So it's best for like driving games, you know, racing games, where you know you just press a bit of pedal, alright, that's the speed, you know, like the different kind of speed you can adjust with this trigger itself. So yeah, this thing has a 255 precision points, so can make sure that you have the accurate, you know, stepping onto the gas as if like you were driving the car itself. So it's good, best for racing games and shooting games as well. And they have like different kind of feedback as well, the vibrations feedback and such, alright. And on the back here, alright, as you guys can see, there is two buttons over here, alright, back programmable buttons. Those are also tactile, clicky, very satisfying, alright. These two buttons is fully programmable, and as well as other buttons out here as well is fully programmable with their software itself. So you guys can download the software to customize this controller. You can remap all the buttons, all the functions, you know, for your games and, you know, for your convenience as well. So it is very versatile as well. And this thing can also support the multiple platforms, alright. So this thing can support your PC, alright. It can also support Nintendo Switches, and as well as your Android phone and iOS phone as well. Alright, so this thing can play you know, on different platforms very easily. Can connect, there's 3 different type of connectivity mode like I described, alright. They have the 2.4 GHz one with the dongle itself, or you can connect it via Bluetooth for your Android or iOS, or you can use a wired mode if you don't want to constantly the need to charge it. But you don't have to worry about charging because this thing has a huge battery built in, so you know, it probably takes you a few months before you need to recharge it. Alright, and like I said, at the back here there is a switch where you can switch between like different kinds of consoles that you are using. So yeah, there's like a PC, iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. So you can switch in between those, that or whatever, like whichever, you know, consoles that you're using. Alright, so yeah, it's very awesome. And of course they have the RGB itself, as you guys can see. Alright, the RGB looks really nice. You guys can see from here, right? So they have RGB built in as well. It's also fully customizable. You can use it to customize on their software itself, like the one they use to remap the buttons. So yeah, overall this is a really cool piece of controller right here. So if you are more of a controller gamer, or you prefer to play games on a controller, and you're out there in the market looking for a controller that suits you, this is a definite controller that I would recommend you guys to go for. It's mainly used for like professional gamers will definitely use this compared to any other cheap alternative out there. Alright, some even that's more expensive than this doesn't have all the functions, doesn't have the extra back buttons, doesn't have this you know, all these kind of special things inside here, the joystick and such. Alright, you know, some of them even more expensive doesn't have all these functions, all these extra buttons, all this technology built in. So this one is one of the, you know, I find it one of the best gaming controller out there if you were to play it competitively. Alright, so you guys want to check out this gaming controller right here, right? I'll link them, the first link in the video description down below for you guys to check out and get it for yourself. This thing is really amazing, alright? And yeah, once again, if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want more video about the controller itself, you know, for me to review other controllers, let me know in the comment section as well. And yeah, that's all for today, guys. And once again, the link will be in the video description down below. Highly recommend you guys to check out this controller. They come in 2 different colors as well. And yeah, that's all for today, guys. And this is 𝖩 Force Gaming. I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.